You shouldn't put your money in your house, you should put money in your brand. You should put money on the marketing, you should promote yourself, not put money in where you and your kids live, right? Why is that a mistake? Because it's a debt money. I mean, a house can't make you money, a house does not make you money. The only reason people think a house makes some money is comparing. If I rent, that cost me money, but if you need to go to the hospital, you don't buy the hospital, you rent a bed to get out of there as fast as you can. If you go a trip, you go to America, you want to go to Disneyland, you don't buy the hotel, you rent a room, and nobody thinks poorly of that. They are like, yeah, I'm gonna go there and use the place and get out. That's what you should be doing with your living. Find a place where you can rent, pay rent monthly. Don't own the house and take all the money that you have put in that house, purchase down payment, extra money fixing it up. Use all that money to improve your business and yourself so that you can get more money, right? So I see so many people here like, I'm gonna invest $300,000 in a house to hopefully make $30,000. I'm gonna make a buyer for $300, or maybe I'll sell it for $600,000. I'll double my money fixed in one place. By the way, where no money comes to you, money doesn't go to homes, right? That's a big thing on your career, is moving location. Yeah, I move 5 or 6 times, I can move another 4 or 5 times, because people who stay in the same place get too comfortable. If you study wealthy people, they are mercurial, they are moving, they are mobile, they are not talking Warren Buffett, Bill Gates do not talk about the home they live in, they talk about the place they are going to. They go meet money, they go meet wealth, they go meet connections. People are stunningly accepting of anything if they are actually believe. If that is the purest form of it, I think I had been less acceptable if I hedged. I really do. People will accept you, people will accept everything, just be you. And clearly people react when you're trying to fake something and you've got bad intent. 12, then that's viscera and we hate, but I actually think we don't give love to the person who actually knows they have it and they try to fake it to conform. Hence why I won't adjust to this market all the way, because I don't think I will be respected. I know what my intent is, so why I would be scared? I want to build the biggest building in town, that's who I am. And you know how I want to do that? By building the biggest building in town. And a lot of people want to build the biggest building in town, and you know how they want to do it? By tearing everybody else's building down. Poverty is passed on, it's taught in your families, middle class is taught in families, and so the people right now who are sitting at home, who are struggling financially or worried about money or unhappy, they may be making a lot of money but unhappy with what they are doing. It was probably taught to you, your super ego was taught, get a job, work hard, or you'll never be rich, or the rich are evil, or whatever. Until you change your mindset, money won't help you, right? Correct. We see that with people that win the lottery, people that make more money still have the same problem because they have poor man's souls. Correct. If you are poor, you'll always be poor. That's really hard for people to understand. The money will disappear that fast, just like most pro athletes. They make millions of dollars, and 65% are bankrupt 5 years later. It's because they come from poor family. Now you tell them that they got very angry at you, not it's a rich fault. As you guys ripped me off and government ripped me off, but unfortunately what Mr. Lipton was saying, it's passed down genetically. That's the frightening thing, and it's interesting when you commit to something, little gifts just start automatically showing up. It's phenomenal thing. It's happened my whole career. When I am fully committed, somebody will bring me something, and then keep your eyes open. And by the way, the package may come wrapped in a package you weren't thinking about, hard work, or as a voice like a person, or maybe from a different direction than you thought, or an offering where you to read something about this. And that's not the thing. All through my career, it's come in weird kind of ways. If you ask for help and somebody shows up at the door, maybe invite them in, regardless of what the packaging is or what you've heard about it or whatever. That's really been beneficial to. How old are you? 44. I think I am 40. Do you know how young we feel? When you were 26, did you ever think that this is what 44 felt like? No, you thought that was finished. How old are you? When I was 25 years old, I thought 40 years old was finished. I don't even feel like I'm starting right. Yeah. But when I was 26, I was in a rush. I understand. All of those guys and girls in the streets last night, when you say that to them, like their face kind of goes blank because all the stuff they watch MTV Musically does this. It's all about the bling now and of this now and of this now you know, and MTV's tame. You start following people on Instagram and it's a disaster. They are all pushing like you know it's all about champagne and private planes, and you can get it too, and just sign up for my cord like, and everybody's falling for it. So I'm coming out, and first of all I want to be historically correct. Nobody in 100 years is gonna watch that video and say that I was full of crap. I like that. Right. Number 2, I want my legend to grow. I'm always fascinated by politicians and world figures like Winston Churchill. His brain continue to grow. Right. I want that when I'm dead. I wanna be in the ground at peace knowing my legend growing. Like I want that in this business world, and so I'm giving real advice, and real advice looks like this. When you're 19 and you can spend 7 full years learning your crafts, meeting people that are mentors, being patient, and you wake up and you're 26 years old, you have entire life in front of you and you have done great foundational work to go on and then be successful. You know I have bad luck too. I've had financial crush, and so I've people stab me on the back, but they're all good because I grow from it. That's spirituality. You know, people who are afraid of making mistakes like they teach in school, they don't ever grow, because spirituality has its good and there's bad, there's right and there's wrong, there's up and there's down. Most people always want to be right. I want to be positive, but you can't have that. That's not reality. And the average person, the reason they're poor is haven't failed. You know, they play a sort of safe. They haven't make any mistakes like they taught in school. That means they're not learn anything. That's why the school system actually fundamental corrupt its entire education. Right. Don't make mistakes and don't ask for help. And if I didn't ask for help, I've my accountants, my attorneys, my bankers and all of that. You know, I go into business like a rugby team. You know, boom boom, we kick butts, but the average guy is standing there. Oh, I'm a student, I'm going to this all of myself, and bunch of rugby players run you over. You go, well, they're not playing fair. Yeah, what, you're not playing, stupid? You should have a team. You should have accountants, attorneys, bankers and all of that stuffs, but that's not the game I want to play. It is. Then don't play the game. You know, the game of business is played with accountants, attorneys, bankers, hate to say it, politicians. You know, you gotta know the game. Like, I don't want to hustle, I want to prosper. I don't want to grind. I want to create a machine that monetizes. You know, I'm not shameful of money. I want a lot of money. I want to give money away. I want to raise a lot of money. You can't do that if you're broke. Subtitles by the Amara.org community.